You can do that.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to be here this morning. So, in this month of triumphant entry, the book that I'll be reviewing is called The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Who among us here believe that money is important? By a quick show of hands, who believe that money is important? So, more especially in this our triumphant entry month, we'll be learning about proper money management, according to Mr. Ramsey here. In a short summary, this book is about kicking out debt, living a debt-free life, so that someday, hopefully, we'll all be able to retire in wealth without any struggle or strife in terms of our finances. So, there are quick ways. This guy explained how to get out of debt. He called them baby steps. So we'll go through the baby step. And this book is centered around Proverbs 22 verse 7, which is the rich rule over the poor. The borrower is a slave to the lender. If we look at America, it's all about debt. We've been conditioned that we need to get into debt in order to meet with our needs. So Mr. Ramsey here is telling us that that is not the case, that we can beat debt and we can live fulfilled with our finances. So if we look at the American debt profile, trillions of dollars in student loan, in auto loan, in credit card debt, in mortgage. He said about 8 in 10 Americans are in debt. That's talking about 80% of Americans, they have debt. So what's the baby step that he recommended is what we'll be going through. The first baby step, he said, try and save $1,000 real quick. So how do we save $1,000? This $1,000, the purpose is that it's going to be like a cushion. When you are trying to get out of debt, maybe anything happened, your tire busted, you got involved in some car crash, you can use this $1,000 to quickly take care of things. You have to stick to a budget. You have to make sure you are not using credit card anymore. You have to cut down on unnecessary expenses. But of course, we have to take care of what he calls our 4 walls of protection. The 4 walls of protection are shelter, and you pay your utility, electricity, water. Apart from shelter, we have to take care of transportation. If you are working, you have to go to your office. Basic clothing, and of course, food. Food is essential. We have to eat. For us as evangelical Christians, we have to pay our tithe even during this process. And there is a recommendation: if your household income is less than $20,000 per annum, then you should be able to make do with $500 in emergency. Step 2 is kick the debt. Here we have to work as hard as possible to make sure that we are kicking the debt. The way he arranged this is that you have to work extra, pick up extra shifts, drive Uber, deliver pizza if necessary, in order to get out of debt. And we have to make sure that we are not accumulating any further debt. Step 3, it's where he talked about fully funded emergency. This time around, we have to make sure we have like 3 to 6 months of emergency savings in case anything happens along the line. There's a step 3B where he talked about saving for down payment on mortgages. If you have not yet bought a home, this is the time to save towards your home, whereby you put 20% to buy a house. Step 4, he talked about investing in retirement. His recommendation is that you should have like 15% saved towards retirement. And he recommended like 401k mutual funds that people can put their money into. Step 5, he talked about paying off the mortgage. In step 5, you have to work extra hard to pay off your mortgage. Step 6, it talk about college savings fund for our children. In this step 6, if you have children, it said if you start saving from birth, if you are saving like $2,000 each year from birth, when the child is like 18, you have like $126,000, and your child will be ready to go to college. So that's step 6. Step 7, at the end of the day, the purpose of money is not just for us to invest, have fun, and enjoy. We have to learn how to give out money. So it talked about giving out money. There are always worthy causes around us that we can contribute, that we can impact life. So he encouraged people to learn how to give out money so that you can be blessings to others as well. In summary, my opinion about the book is that what he recommended, they are simple steps, but they are not easy to follow. Because if we look at the world around us today, the habit of delayed gratification is difficult. We want everything. It's a kind of instant world. Whatever you want to get it right now so that you'll be happy. But according to the book, if you can delay gratification, if you can stay contented with whatever you have, if you continue to save towards retirement, you'll be able to hit your goal by the time you retire and you have peace in terms of your finances. Thank you.